Hello my friends, Wolf Tiger here, and I'm coming at you on Tuesday morning with yet another fine episode of The Things That Make You Go, the series that takes an editorial look at the realm of video games and technology. As most of you were already aware, there's been a lot of controversy following Ubisoft's Watch Dogs at its launch, especially with the fact that the graphics were a serious downgrade from what we saw at 2013's E3 show. And that's not even the interesting thing about it. The interesting thing is that those effects are on the disc already. That's right, those effects are already on your copy of the game. And as of yesterday, modders were able to activate those effects with files titled E3. And for some reason, Ubisoft decided to disable those files and release a far inferior game to what we saw in the previous version. Why they did this is the big question. Why give us a game that looks nothing like what you displayed at the show? Why when the files are still there? That is the question of the hour. As a result of this, there are conspiracy theories left and right as people conjecture why Ubisoft would pull such a move. One theory is that they don't like PC gaming so much that they are trying to sabotage their own PC market. But that just doesn't make sense to me. Not when they poured in so many resources to pull a game over to a port even if they didn't like it. No, they want to make money at this. They're not going to sabotage something like that. Another laughable theory is that Microsoft and Sony paid off Ubisoft to make the PC version look the same as the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 version so that more people would want to buy their consoles. That's just plain funny. First off, Microsoft and Sony are not competing against the PC. They're competing against each other, and they're not going to band together when they're in the midst of a console war, not a console versus PC war. Secondly, we know that the PC edition, no matter what, will always look better than the console version. PCs are just more powerful than consoles, and it's not really a war there. No, the war is with consoles. You don't see, hey, don't buy a PC, buy my console. It's, don't buy that console, mine is better. What's most logical here is one of two things. Either it's a performance issue that made the game run not as good with those effects on, or the game simply is not completed yet. And neither of those are a good thing considering Watch Dogs was already delayed 6 months before its launch. And it makes you wonder, what is Ubisoft doing? Not that we're going to get a straight answer here. If anything, they're not going to say anything about it, or they'll just congratulate the modders for finding those files. From what I've seen online, people are saying, generally, the game runs just as good with the effects on as off, although the game still runs bad either way. So I guess it's not totally a performance issue. It must be unfinished. That's pretty funny when you consider the game was delayed this long. Just when I thought Ubisoft had turned the corner and was doing good things for the customer. I guess I was wrong after all. Unfortunately for a lot of people out there, this looks like yet another case of don't buy into the hype and you won't get burned. Because I'm sure a lot of them pre-ordered this game based on what they saw at E3 last year, hoping that that was what they were going to get. Unfortunately, they didn't get that. And for that reason, as well as many others, I don't pre-order games. If I'm going to get a game, I want to know what I'm getting first. Please people, look before you leap. Don't buy into the hype again. As always, we'll keep our eyes open and see what happens next. That's all for now. Peace out.